Thank you. I get to tell you about my friend Michele Dobson. Woo! And every time I said that, when I was talking to people about coming to this event and honoring Michele Dobson, every single person said, "Oh, I love Michele Dobson." So I know we're in a room of people that love Michele. She's a busy woman who isn't too busy to help a friend, me, to help her kids' school, to help her church, to help the Long Beach Opera, to help Musical Theater West, to help CCEJ. Just read that page in the program with all of the organizations that Michele Dobson isn't too busy to help. She helps young skateboarders. She helps wherever she sees a need. At a time in her life with a busy career, 2 young, vivacious children to raise, a time, yes, there they are, a time when most women are trying to have it all, Michele Dobson is giving it all. From the moment I met her, I was struck by her zeal for life, her interest in everything, in the arts, in opera, in travel, in skiing. She and her kids do it all. And foremost is her drive to make our world a better place. She stands up and fights for what she believes is right. I kind of like that in a person. She demonstrates that drive to her children and to everybody that she meets. Dante and Mira, through the way she lives her life, I know they will be remarkable citizens. Look out for them. They're coming. Because they've watched her up close, giving her all. My favorite humanitarian, Michele Dobson.
Good evening. This is one of those times as a techie, I wish I had an iPad mini. I assure you, I am not trying to serve on every board in the city of Long Beach. That is not my goal. I'm a West Side kid, went to Long Beach Poly and Cal State Long Beach. In fact, growing up here in Long Beach Poly was as far east as I thought Long Beach went. I thought everything beyond that was Orange County. And no, this is not going to be one of those I was born a poor child speech. It's not going to be one of those I had a blissful childhood here in Long Beach. I didn't know until I grew up that we were broke. I didn't know. When you look up salt of the earth in the dictionary, you will see Reverend Leslie and Blondie Dobson, my parents. But my 2 little loves, the center of my world, they are the reason that I serve. I want the community that they grew up in to be one that is full of arts and science and culture. And my 2 little munchkins, they have everything they want or need for nothing. But I serve for all the kids who don't. And we'll see how it goes when they grow up, because they have a mom that is Auntie Mame, so who knows how this is all gonna turn out. And I just wanna be clear, that's Rosalind Russell's Auntie Mame, not the travesty that was Lucille Ball and B. Arthur doing Auntie Mame, not that one. Not that one. But how can you not volunteer for the children of the Long Beach Day Nursery, those adorable preschoolers? And if you get a chance, go and have lunch with them. They're wonderful. How could you not volunteer for the kids of the YMCA, where many, many people learned to swim, where my kids learned to swim, and where they take the kids up to that wonderful Camp Oaks every year? How can you not serve an organization like Long Beach Rotary for all they do for literacy? I mean, how could you say no to that? How could you say no to the Long Beach Community Foundation, our local community foundation that gives to so many people and so many organizations here in our city? And how could you not serve the students at Cal State Long Beach and the students at Long Beach City Colleges, 2 schools that I went to, because I went to Long Beach City in summer and winter to take general education courses because that made Long Beach State cheaper to get your GEDs done at Long Beach City. You know, I remember when I was little in West Long Beach that I wore out the cast album of Dreamgirls. I loved it. And that original cast came through Long Beach, anyone that remembers that far back. And it was Cheryl Lee Roth as Dina and Jennifer Holliday as Effie. And I pleaded, I begged to go to the show, but of course, paying the light bill and the gas bill was definitely more important. But don't we serve so that when they come through town, we can send kids over to see those kinds of events? That's why we serve. I'm at a full lid, clearly, but I'm grateful to everyone that volunteers for the Symphony, Musical Theater West, Long Beach Opera, International City Theater, and the Arts Council. You give kids like little Michele the opportunity to see those kinds of arts and culture, and thank you so much for your service. Honors like this come right on time. Just when I was thinking, I am so tired of going to 7:30 board meetings. I'm sick of it. Why'd it have to be at 7:30 in the morning? And I can't fit in another committee meeting in the middle of practicing law and trying to get the kids. I just can't do it. Just when I started thinking that maybe it's time to maybe pull back, I get a call from my dear friend Jill Rosenberg who says, I want you to accept this. CCEJ wants to honor you. And then I call my friend Michele, and she says, I'll definitely be there for you, of course. And I look at 2 tables of friends who are out here tonight to support me, my village, and I feel so grateful. It's just a shot in the arm that I need. And if that wasn't enough, I was whining one night, going home, and my son said, Mom, I just can't imagine you not being involved in stuff. You're in beast mode. Now, I had to Google beast mode. Google it, it's a good thing. So, Teresa, Don, Carl Ann, Adonis, my fellow Rotarians, you are in beast mode. I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and this is just for you kids. In the words of the poet and the rapper, Kendrick Lamar, Mommy will be humble and sit down.